Hurry in. Our limited time financing offer ends May 31st.
The ribs are ready, the sun is out, the chicken looks good, and Leanne, you've come up with a great side dish.
Take a look at this. In my little Glad container here, I've made kind of a variation on coleslaw using Hidden Valley Ranch buttermilk dressing. But I have a question, Elaine. I don't know how we're going to eat all this food. So I want to show you another new neat product, and that's the Press and Seal Freezer. And so what this is a great way to put products in your freezer without them getting freezer burn.
And you don't need a special contraption for this.
Not at all. Not at all. So here's a piece now. We'll freeze our steak for later. And I'll go ahead and put it on here. The main secret here is that we want to put a piece of this over the top, and we want to make sure that we take all the air out. The main reason for freezer burn is when you have air around the product. So that's right, you just tighten
Press right on it? I'm not even feeling the heat from the product?
That's it. You're done. We'll pop that right in the freezer and get it out for another day.
This is such a cool idea for the hot grill. Look for the recipes on our website.
Mattress World's having a huge Memorial Day sale.
We've got any size mattress set for just $89 each piece when you buy the set.
Also get a pillow top queen set for just $3.99.
It's not too late to sleep like a baby. Mattress World.
Today I'm following up with the two young women who escaped Colorado City. Fawn Broadbent and Fawn Home had been living there until last year. Now, their formal education stopped in elementary school, and they say coming on the show opened up a whole new world for them. You can well imagine. Take a look.
The two fawns seem to be doing great. They're more assertive, more self-assured.
I'm happier, making big steps in life.
They seem to have fun and joke around, and they're a little more giddy than they were before.
I think both guys are cute, like when they shave their head, not naturally bald.
Just the way they carry themselves, even the way they walk, they're not ashamed anymore.
I feel like I'm just starting my life over.
I feel like I can live my life the way I think is right.
We used to joke with them and tell them, you know, go get this for me, go get that, and they'd get up and do it, and I'm like, oh, you really don't have to do that for me. I'm just joking around. But now they turn around, get it yourself, and stuff like that, which I think is fantastic. They've really learned that they're not there to just serve someone else.
Boston, that was really cool. I've never been anywhere else besides Arizona, Utah, and to like go out and see other people's cultures.
We've got Fawn and Melissa at the aquarium. It's the first time they've ever seen or experienced anything like this.
We went to the Science Museum and we saw some dinosaurs.
So do dinosaurs exist?
I don't know for sure yet. Yes, they do exist.
When we were in Boston, the counseling that we went to gave them that ability to size up a situation and realize, is this bad, is this good?
The most significant thing the fawns learned in counseling is that it was definitely a cult.
You watch these videos of different cults, and they have so much in common. Like the women being lower than the men. There's always one person that's higher than all of them.
I've been there. I know exactly how she feels.
It makes me so grateful that I'm here and I'm learning.
This is Fawn.
When I went to Meadow Haven, and I visited with people that had left cults.
I was a member of it for about 12 years. People in the group thought they were hearing directly from God.
And in a way, I see myself in them because they're scared too. They have somebody that ruled over them that was higher than them. They were brainwashed, in other words. We talked about the fear of men too, because I'm scared of boys, so.
I am extremely proud of Fawn and Fawn. They both are striving really hard in school. They are actually going to finish 4 years of high school in 2 years.
A lot of we have to voice our opinion of the article and things like that.
I want to go to college and become a psychologist. Now I have goals. I have like things to live for.
When do you want to start dating?
Well, I've already dated. I had a boyfriend.
Okay, when do you want to start again dating?
Never.
Never. I do want a boyfriend, but I don't think I want to date until I'm like 21.
I used to think that girls had to have boyfriends to be happy, you know, to be like cool and stuff. But now I'm like, boys are like the most stressful people on this face of this planet. I'm sorry, but they are.
There's still some areas that are coming slow.
There's been a couple of times where Fawn's brother has called and raked her over the coals. It's really upset me.
He just kept telling me, like, trying to make me feel guilty for the way he's like, you left and you hurt our parents.
He totally believes her salvation lies in going back, and when he does call, he verbally beats her up.
Before, she'd just sit and take it, and then she'd feel bad for hours. But now she's standing up and saying, well, that's not true, and I don't have to listen to that.
When I told my brother not to call anymore, I was so proud of myself. It made me feel like I can conquer anything. Like I can stand up for what I believe in.
You've really entered a new world. Has this been a fun blossoming for you, or has this been more scary and intimidating?
It's not scary. It's not as scary anymore. You learn about new things, and it's a really nice experience.
Yeah. How about you, Fawn?
Yeah, it was kind of scary at first. After that, it got like really fun. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to know what's going on.
When they were asking you, what was the biggest revelation or thought that impacted you when you were here before? They told me that both of you said, when I said, I'm not going to tell you what to do because you don't need another Warren Jeffs in your life. Why was that so important to you?
It was important to me because I don't want someone to take over my life again. And I was waiting for you to say that because I wanted, how I could trust you. Because I didn't want you to come in and start taking over my life, because I want to be in control of my life now, from now on.
And same for you?
Yeah, pretty much. Just didn't want anybody to tell me what to do anymore. And for you to say that was like, holy cow, I don't have to do what they say.
A lot of progress has been made, and I want to really give thanks to Steve Hassan and the Freedom of Mind organization for helping the girls up in Boston. I mean, it was just really, really great. We're going to add another dimension to this conversation. It's the story of the lost boys. We're going to add them to the mix when we come back.
I would get in serious trouble for watching movies, listening to music, playing video games.
Warren Jeffs ruled out basketball. Basketball involves pride.
If we were even caught looking at girls, let alone talking to them, we would be severely punished.
I fell in love and kissed that person. That was the end. I got kicked out for it.
Oh, Jenny, your program is way more fun than when I did it years ago. Your food is way more yummy. And I've lost 30 pounds. I have endless, boundless energy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now lose 20 pounds for $20 plus the cost of food. Or ask about our other affordable plans. Call 1-800-JENNY20 now.
You want to play ice hockey on Friday? All right, ice hockey it is. Have you called Jenny yet? Call her. It's fun.
Lottery profits helped us build 190 yurts.
They help fund the OSU College of Veterinary Medicine.
And help pay teacher salaries.
Lottery profits brought more max and more investment to the west side. They helped us build this unique recycling center.
And they helped us attract visitors to the Oregon coast.
These are just a few of the thousands of projects funded by the lottery since 1985. The Oregon Lottery, celebrating 20 years of doing good things. Lottery games are based on chance and should be played for entertainment only.
Oh, I wish. Me. Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be.
For if I were an Oscar Mayer
wiener.
Quality meat, no fillers.
Everyone would be in love with me.
Oscar Mayer Wieners. Quality meat, no fillers, and a taste that sings. You can count on Oscar. What would you do with a Wienermobile for a day? Tell us and you could win the ride of your life. Check out details at OscarMayer.com.
The Mervyn's Max sale is this Wednesday. You know what that means, right? Maximum savings of 50% off all over the store. Here comes the sun and the savings. Just what I need right now for the whole family is half off. Like half off swimwear and shorts, crops and skirts, flip-flops and sandals, tees and tank tops, sunglasses and summer handbags. Plus 50% off summer beach towels, dinnerware, and drinkware. Those will be great for the pool party. It's the most, the greatest, the best. It's the Max. And they open early at 8 a.m. See you this Wednesday at Mervyn's.
I'm starting.
I'm starting.
I'm starting.
It's no secret that healthy digestion starts with eating right. That's why more people are starting their day with new Plum Smart from Sunsweet.
My wife's getting me started.
Plum Smart has fiber and nutrients you need every day to help keep your digestive system healthy and in balance.
And I'm starting right now.
Start smart with Plum Smart. new from Sunsweet.
This is weird because it feels like we've gone back in time.
It does, and you know, with their dress and their belief systems, you got some families here have over 100 kids in them.
There are families with over 100 kids?
18 to 30 is a normal family.
Well, today I'm following up on a secret polygamous society that's right here in the United States. In the past 5 years, over 400 teenage boys have been excommunicated from the group. They're known as the Lost Boys. Now, Carl was just 14 when he left the group in the middle of the night with only the clothes on his back. His friend Sam got kicked out for kissing a girl. Take a look.
I was 14 years old when I left Colorado City.
I left Colorado City when I was 18.
The Lost Boys are boys and young men who were expelled under the direction of Warren Jeffs.
I have approximately 30 brothers and sisters. My dad had 2 wives.
I had 3 brothers and 3 sisters. Not a big family at all.
I know of no other society in America in which there's more of a Taliban-like atmosphere.
I would get in serious trouble for watching movies, listening to music, playing video games.
He ruled out basketball because basketball involves pride. You cannot have pride.
If we were even caught looking at girls, let alone talking to them, we would be severely punished.
We were supposed to have full body underwear from the bottom of our ankles to our wrists.
These children are abused. They are kept out of school. They are worked on difficult construction jobs, hard labor.
I was working 8 to 10 hours a day when I was 12 years old, hanging drywall.
I started working with my brothers when I was 8 or 9.
If people disagree with the church, are kicked out. When I turned 18 years old, I fell in love and I kissed that person. I got kicked out for it. That was the end. I was living in a camper, going day to day. I didn't know what I was going to be eating for dinner. All of this because I kissed somebody.
Me and my brother ran away. We only took the clothes on our back when we left. And I didn't care what happened next. I was just happy I was out.
I left the church about 12 years ago. We believe there to be some 750 to 800 of these boys. There must be a loud message sent that this must stop. We have a group called Diversity, which helps the Lost Boys by getting them to psychologists with medical issues, tuition for school, a roof over their head.
My family doesn't treat me like a brother anymore. My parents don't want me to associate with my smaller brothers and sisters. For fear I will talk them into leaving. I want to know Dr. Field's opinion about my decision to leave my family.
Well, Carl, I appreciate your being here to talk about this. What made you leave? What made you just say, clothes on my back, not knowing where I'm going, not knowing how I'm going to eat, how I'm going to travel, whatever? What made you just say, I've got to get out of here?
Probably the restrictions they put on us. No basketball, no hockey, no sports whatsoever. I would get cops called on me right in the middle of the day if my parents didn't know where I was. And they'd come get me, bring me home, stuff like that.
How did you know that there was an alternative?
I was one of the very few that actually saw a little bit of it, traveling and stuff. I just wanted to see what it was like.
But most people don't even know that there's an alternative, right?
No.
What is the theory behind running all of the young boys out of the town?
When I was talking to the mayor, like, this is one of the most unbelievable things I've ever heard somebody say. And he basically admitted that they run these kids out to make room for the older guys. You know, it's like we got the same number of guys and girls, and the guys want to have 5 and 6 wives. We got to get rid of some of the guys. And I looked at him like, you know, you're kidding me, right? And honestly, I am not exaggerating. His defense for doing this was, Hitler did it. I'm like, no, you didn't just say that. No, seriously, you didn't just defend what you're doing by saying Hitler did it. And he did. He was serious.
Let me introduce David Bills. David, thanks for being here. You brought Carl.
Yes, I brought Carl.
And you work with a lot of these lost boys, and the organization called Smiles for Diversity, right?
That's correct.
All right. And how many of these boys have you gathered and are having an influence with?
So far, I've personally met about 25. I go down every 2 weeks to St. George to find more individuals. I get to find these young men and women who are looking for an opportunity to get an education, and I make that happen for them.
Do you miss your family?
I did for a while, but then I pretty much got over it, knowing that if I did go back, that's all I remembered is the bad experiences, so.
Would you see them if they came out and saw you in a neutral place where you knew they couldn't get you and take you back if you didn't want to go?
I'd like to see them, but living with them is a different story. I mean, they live a different lifestyle than I do.
All right. And you two have wrestled with the same question, right? I mean, you've got family back there, and you do miss them, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Did you make the right decision?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, next, we're going to talk about how Carl can learn to start trusting and how the two fawns can learn to start kind of putting some of this relationship building back in their life. We'll be right back.
Want younger looking skin in just 14 days? Revlon introduces age-defying makeup now with Vodafirm. Reduce lines up to 50% in just 2 weeks with Vodafirm. A patented blend of hexapeptide and botanicals. Gorgeous, flawless coverage so your skin looks smoother, firmer, and more radiant. New age-defying makeup with Vodafirm from Revlon.
Get to Big Lots now because the summertime deals have never been hotter. Now through Memorial Day, find closeout prices on summer favorites like picnic supplies, handy collapsible coolers, and this 10-foot pool with pump. Closeout price to just $44. Big Lots. What's your deal today?
There's a lot of talk about teeth whitening lately. But only Oral-B Rembrandt Plus can say its cetoxin-based formula whitens teeth 5 shades and helps prevent new stains. Guess that says it all. Oral-B Rembrandt Plus toothpaste.
On KOIN News 6, we get to the point on every story. But to get to the point on this one, you have to go through hell.
It is the devil's drug. It really is. It steals your soul.
Tomorrow at 11, meet a woman who had it all until she lost it all to meth.
98 out of 100 meth addicts never recover. She did.
I was surrounded with people who loved me, and I got on it, so anybody can.
Kelly Day reports tomorrow on KOIN News 6 at 11.
Levitt's is starting Memorial Day early with a 2-day holiday kickoff. Get a head start on savings today and tomorrow only with these special introductory prices. Purchase a suede sofa for just $3.99. Save up to $600 on a 6-piece bedroom with a bonus nightstand. And save up to $400 on a leather sofa. Plus no down payment, no interest, and no monthly payments for 2 years. It's Levitt's 2-day holiday kickoff today and tomorrow only. You'll love it at Levitt's.
Mary Kay Letourneau's I Do's, only on Entertainment Tonight.
I take you, Billy.
You can't miss the next installment of E.T.'s controversial wedding series.
I, Billy, take you, Mary.
With the schoolteacher's tearful vows for her young groom.
I will be yours through all times.
Then Oprah's big news about calling it quits.
It's very exhausting.
And the explosive NCIS season finale. Who doesn't survive? Next E.T.
Watch tonight at 7 on KOIN News 6.
Tomorrow on an all-new Dr. Phil.
There's a person inside me that my wife doesn't know.
Shocking confessions of real-life desperate husbands.
I'm not in love with you anymore.
But his wife's got a bombshell of her own. Plus,
I have no idea what's troubling my husband.
What is it you want to say to your wife?
one husband's secret could kill them both.
You're going to lose him.
All new Dr. Phil. That's tomorrow.
So 15 to 20 teenage boys were asked to leave.
There are a small segment of people that cause a lot of trouble, brought drugs into the community. They brought other influences into the community. They were
just asked to leave.
They were asked to leave, or they went on their own. It appears to me, in reflecting back, that it was probably an improvement in the families that were involved, and in the community.
Well, my son Jay went to Colorado City to get some answers. Now, Carl left that secret polygamous cult when he was only 14. Now, he's been shunned by his family and doesn't think he can ever trust people again. I've said before that how much we trust other people is really a product of how much we trust ourselves to be able to handle what they do. Like if I trust myself and I know that I'm pretty durable and that if somebody disappoints me, I'll be okay, then I can trust them enough because I don't have to be afraid that they're going to disappoint me because I know I can handle it if they do. And I really think that kind of moving at your own pace that you're comfortable with, that it will evolve in time. I really hope that you'll really actually kind of take it slow. There are a lot of risks in the world in general. There are a lot of people out here that you don't have to do what guys tell you and you're starting to see them as equals. But there are some people that would not be good to hang with. I think you have to look to those that you have some trust in to kind of guide you in that regard. So I would tell you to be cautious and be patient. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We invited Warren Jeff to be here. He declined our request and issued a statement that said, and I quote, "I will not cast pearls before the swine." We'll be right back.
DrPhil.com brought to you in part by...
Get up to 4 great home equity offers. Faster than some bankers answer the phone.
Please continue to hold.
When banks compete, you win at LendingTree.com.
Travel consideration provided by...
There are millions surfing the web with Net Zero for less than $10 a month. Are you one of them? If not, then it's time to switch to Net Zero. Join the millions. Go to netzero.com.
That's fun.
Everybody has their own way of saying hi. Some people go, hey.
That's funny.
And some people just do that thing with their eyes.
That's Alec. Join the fun. Today at 4 on KOIN News 6.
We foster the joy of dinner conversation.
We foster the joy of silence.
At Foster Farms, we make sure no added hormones, steroids, or artificial enhancers ever get into your family. Just our freshest, tastiest chicken. Foster Farms. We foster pure, honest-to-goodness.
The Russells like American Family's personal touch.
I am in charge of the house insurance. He's in charge of the car insurance.
Our agent is always friendly and helpful.
She explains all the coverages. If we put it in claims, it's settled right away, and it's taken care of.
Our agent really cares about us. She's always in there looking out for us. We even get discounts.
I love it.
Good company.
Looking for personal service? Call American Family.
American Family Insurance.
International movement superstar. Original boy man sound.
Whatever motivates you, now we have something that'll really get you moving. If you call 1-800-204-2400 right now, you'll get 50% off enrollment and renewal fees. Once again, 1-800-204-2400. You to the power of 24.
Mark, what did I tell you about skateboarding in the house? Ah, report card.
Award-winning documentary called Colorado City and the Underground Railroad. These stories are posted on their website, and we'll have a link from ours to theirs. I also want to thank all of you for being here to talk about this. Ruth and Nola and Julia, I appreciate you all being here. We obviously disagree with your thinking, but I trust that we've treated you with dignity and respect, and I appreciate you giving a voice to that side of the issue. So
we appreciate the voice. In spite of the misconceptions on our lifestyle, it's based on faith and prayers, and that's what makes it work, is we put our faith in our God, the same God that you guys believe in, that we're doing the right thing, and that's what cements us together.
Well, thank you for coming in and sharing with us. Thank you for going into Colorado City and not getting shot or anything, and I appreciate you being here. So,
thanks.
All right, good. Thanks for being here, everybody. So long.
Now is the time to give your child a beautiful, confident smile. Northwest Orthodontic Specialists offers no down payment options and low monthly payments. Call 1-800-4-BRACES to schedule a complimentary consultation.